Emily, it's February. Aren't you a little late? Well, yes, but wouldn't you say Christmas deserves to be relevant year-round? No. I really, really love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. When Halloween ended and the clock struck midnight on November 1st, we put up our Christmas tree immediately. I'd been listening to relaxing Christmas music to fall asleep at night since mid-October. For all of December, I changed my phone alarm to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Yeah, that's right, I'm one of those people. I don't mess around with Christmas time, okay? For last year's Christmas, Didas and I traveled to the States, but this year, we and the majority of our friends decided to stay in Japan for Christmas. So this is my obligatory How I Spent My First Christmas in Japan video. I may be a little late to discussing the Christmas festivities this year, but you know what festivities I'm just in time for? The newly launched version 2.0 update for Honkai Star Rail, the sponsor of today's video. Most of you are already familiar with this game. For those not in the know, Honkai Star Rail is a turn-based multi-platform space fantasy RPG that won the Game Award for Best Mobile Game in 2023, and they just released one of the most crucial updates since their launch. This update includes an introduction to the new world of Penacony, a planet of festivities and a world of dreams. You'll get to explore the city of extravagance and excess where the rules of reality don't apply, but you'll also be tasked with unraveling the secrets of a conspiracy that hides behind the festive facade, meeting new playable characters along the way. Characters like the new 5-star character Black Swan, a mysterious and elegant woman who at first glance seems really laid back and gentle and pretty. But she's also a key character to look out for if you're going for a damage over time build. In the second phase of version 2.0, you'll also be introduced to Sparkle, an adorable and mischievous quantum-type harmony character, and one of the few characters capable of restoring skill points for her allies while boosting their damage. Once you log in, you can claim 10 Star Rail special passes, and another 10 if you log in for 7 consecutive days after that. And you can also get the free limited 5-star character, Dr. Ratio. Download the game today and use the redemption code provided to obtain 50 Stellar Jade. There's a ton of free perks and adventure waiting for you. Thanks again to Hoyoverse for sponsoring this video. While I was excited to experience something new this year, some of my friends warned me beforehand.
Emily, I know you're like super pumped for it, but I'm just letting you know now that Christmas doesn't feel the same in Japan.
Huh? What do you mean? The only difference would be like a lot less Jesus and a lot more fried chicken, right?
No, it's like a second Valentine's Day.
I thought that was White Day.
Okay, it's like a third Valentine's Day.
So as you may know, Christmas in Japan is very much a romantic celebration with lots of cute dates and fancy restaurant reservations. I like cute dates, and as the saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Or in this case, when in Japan. And I decided there were 3 things that I absolutely wanted to do that I typically wouldn't do for an American Christmas. Number 1, I wanted to go to a really nice ryokan and enjoy an onsen in the winter. Number 2, have a cute date at a Christmas market. I know Christmas markets are not a uniquely Japanese thing, and ideally, I would love to go to an actual German Christmas market one day, but I was really curious about what a Tokyo one would be like, and just thought it would be a cute, inexpensive date idea, especially considering the fact that we would be spending our fancy Christmas date budget on the ryokan a week prior. Number 3, eat strawberry Christmas cake, and of course, fried chicken. Strawberries and fried chicken are literally my 2 favorite things to eat, so I was the most excited for this particular tradition. Aha! You must have pre-ordered KFC chicken for Christmas, right? No. Listen, I know KFC is like the Christmas poster child in Japan. Everyone thinks of KFC when you talk about December in Japan, but I'm gonna be real with you. I fucking hate KFC. I just don't think it's good. I hated it when I was in the States, and I still hate it in Japan. And no judgment to you if that's your preferred fried chicken chain, but for me personally, I'd put Jollibee at the top of my fried chicken chain tier list, followed by Popeyes. Neither of which I can get in Tokyo, unfortunately. So no, I did not pre-order their Christmas chicken bucket, because the only extra stuff you really got for it this year was a chocolate torte, which I did not care about, and a shrimp gratin, which, I mean, I already don't want to eat the chicken at KFC. What makes you think I want to eat any of their seafood? So rather than getting soggy, nasty KFC and ruining my Christmas, I decided I would instead order Korean fried chicken, which I did not have to make a pre-order for and was pretty much guaranteed to taste delicious, since I've gotten Korean fried chicken here plenty of times. Anyways, here's how each of my winter/Christmas experiences went. Daitis and I booked a 2-night trip at Chikusenso Onsen, which was a spot that actually got recommended to us by Domix when he made the trip with Claire months earlier, so we decided to take his word for it and give it a try. And I can confirm it was a really beautiful experience. It's not necessarily a Christmas-specific thing to do, but I wanted to save it for a nice little end-of-the-year treat-yourself holiday splurge. And it actually started to snow on the second day, so we got to sit in the outdoor bath and watch the snowfall. And I don't know about you, but that feels pretty Christmassy to me. Tokyo doesn't seem to really ever get much snow, and it was still kind of warm around this time. So it made me really happy to see a little bit before the holidays, especially in such a relaxing and quiet environment. And as expected of any overnight ryokan, we got to enjoy some really delicious course meals for breakfast and dinner. It was an insane amount of food, and sometimes I had no idea what I was eating, but it was so fun to try so many different flavors and combinations, and I always left feeling more than satisfied. On the way to the onsen, we of course had to eat some soup curry, and this was hands down the best soup curry I've ever eaten. It's the perfect winter comfort food, and it's usually really cheap too. I definitely recommend eating some soup curry if you visit Japan during the winter. It's originally a Hokkaido dish, and I actually prefer it over regular Japanese curry. We went to the Tokyo Christmas market on an off-peak day, which was around 1,000 yen per person, and it was... I'll make this quick because I don't really like complaining about events that are meant to be fun, but to be totally honest with you, it was not worth it. There were a lot of food stalls with more or less the same stuff at each one, and as we expected, the food was kind of expensive, but also not good. Pretty much everything we ordered was lukewarm and didn't taste very good. I did get this cute strawberry stick with heart-shaped marshmallows, so that was a plus. There were lights, some shops, and there was this rotating wooden Christmas pyramid, which looked pretty cool. But our one biggest complaint was the severe lack of Christmas music in the area, which might seem like a bit of a nitpick, but it's just hard to get into the Christmas spirit to the tune of Coldplay's Viva La Vida. We headed home kind of disappointed, but ended up stopping by a casual restaurant to have an impromptu pasta date. Next year, I'd love to try out some of the other Tokyo Christmas markets to compare, but for now, I can't say I'd recommend the Meiji Jingugayen one. Maybe we just went on a really off day or something, but if you happened to go last year, feel free to let me know how your experience went. And then finally, the big day! Sort of. So one thing I found really interesting about Christmas here is that the big day is not actually Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve is a day where grocery stores are absolutely stacked with tasty platters and special Christmas meals, and the day where couples go to their fancy dinner reservations and exchange presents and go see the pretty lights together, and the day when families go pick up their Christmas cake orders and fried chicken. But as soon as the clock hits midnight and it's the big day, the festivities are done. It is back to business as usual. I stopped by the nearby grocery store, which was operating on normal hours, and all the normal grocery items were back. People were on their way to work as per usual, and if students weren't already on their winter break, they were on their way to school. Not a single Christmas tune or carol could be heard for miles around. I was confused. It kind of felt like Christmas was being hyped up everywhere for literally all of December, and then the big day finally arrived to very little fanfare. As an American who grew up being told that Christmas time was like the biggest deal ever, it felt really weird to see the excitement for it disappear overnight like that. I now sort of understood what my friends meant when they told me,
FYI, Christmas here is like the definition of a commercialized holiday. All spending, but devoid of any significant meaning except to make the seasonal depression worse for single people.
Yeah, but isn't that what people already say about Christmas in the States? The overly commercialized holiday part, I mean.
You'll see.
Even if Christmas was over for everyone else, it was still on the menu for us. So we brought out the Christmas cake that we picked up the night before, ordered some Korean fried chicken, and spent the rest of the day watching movies. It was really simple, but I couldn't think of a better way to spend Christmas than being cozy at home, listening to Christmas music and watching Christmas movies. This year, I thought Christmas in Japan was interesting to observe and partake in, but when I think about all the activities we did in the month of December, the favorites that come to mind are the ones where I got to spend time and eat with the people that make life here so special for me. which is a very corny Hallmark-esque thing to say, and maybe it's the Christmas love and American sentimental part of me speaking, but nothing really brings more holiday joy than celebrating with your loved ones, romantic or otherwise. Nothing except maybe this Hatsune Miku 15th anniversary scale figure that I pre-ordered last year that arrived just in time for Christmas!
Look at this box! She's so pretty! I don't even want to take her out of the box. I don't want to take her out of the box. It's too pretty. Okay. Opening. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's so cute. Look at her face. Look at the details. Oh my god, how am I gonna put this together? Whoa, she is heavy. Hefty girl. Oh my god. Look at the okay, sorry, excuse my desk, but look at how beautiful. That ribbon. Sorry, I'm like holding her like an ice cream cone. Okay. This base. Oh, I didn't even know there was a bow on the back of this. Oh my god, this is so cute. It's like tilted. 15th anniversary. You got a little strawberry macaron. You got little whip details, some sauce. And like, oh my gosh. Also, just looking at a single pigtail, you can see how freaking detailed it is. It's like a whisk almost. And there's little strawberry flowers in her hair. And she's got the little ribbon. Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. The lighting in here is really bad, but she is officially put together. She's so beautiful. It took me a while because I was really scared of, I don't know, like scuffing her or like bending anything I'm not supposed to. But look at her cute little fork. Oh, it's so nice. There's even like a little divot in her dress where you slide the fork in and then you just slip it into her hands. Look at it. Look at the detailing on this girl. The little strawberries in her hair, the tiny detailed strawberry in her hand. And then, oh my god, look at the music notes of strawberries on them. Okay. And then, oh my god, the shoes are so cute. This is hands down the most gorgeous statue I have ever owned. This is the most gorgeous statue I've ever laid eyes on. The most gorgeous statue I've ever seen. One detail that I really like is the chocolate sauce. You can like, it's like textured. You can feel it. Same with this like raspberry sauce or strawberry sauce down here. You can feel that too. Part of me wants to pack her up again. She's too beautiful. She's gonna distract me. Okay, I'm gonna linger on her face for a little longer. Miku, my beloved, you're so beautiful. I may be biased, but I think this is the best Miku statue to ever release. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. I couldn't even dream of a concept this amazing. Okay, bye-bye. See you in the next one.